what are some lifestyle changes that can help you heal from Lyme disease from the inside out? Look, Lyme disease doesn't come from stress, but lowering your stress levels lowers your cortisol, lowers your inflammation, and can help you heal from Lyme disease in the long term. So when it comes to lifestyle changes, what we're really talking about is reducing stress, reducing cortisol, and reducing the overall effect of these negative things in our life that have on our body. By the way, my name is Ryan Kearns. I had Lyme disease a few years ago and it was attacking my heart. I thought I was gonna die. I went through a lot of pain and struggle trying to get better, and nothing really was working until finally I really focused on a holistic approach where I reduced stress and focused on my lifestyle while using herbs and while using nutrition, and I was able to heal the body slowly over time. And now I share those tips and tricks with other people. I became a nutritionist and I'm here to help. Look, a lot of people are scared for their health, and I don't want you to be one of them, and that's why I created this channel. So if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and let's jump right in. So stress can really affect the healing processes in the body, and one way to reduce stress is to just sleep more, okay? Your sleep is so important, and the more I learn about the body and the more I learn about the different processes that keep us healthy, the closer and closer I get to the idea of sleep. Okay, and I used to be like against that. I used to be like, all right, it's gotta only be what you eat and how often you work out. That's how you keep your body in good shape, right? Then I got Lyme disease and I realized there's a whole other side to this thing. We have to do things that reduce stress, keep our body out of fight or flight, and allow us to actually heal the body. Otherwise, all of our resources inside the body are being used in order to fight or fly, right? Fight or flight. It means, you know, when you're stressed out, when there's a response happening, you either run or you fight back. And our body needs to gear us up for running or fighting if we're stressed out, if we're feeling like that, like something's about to happen. And so it's our job to try to reduce that feeling so that we're not in fight or flight mode, because if we're in fight or flight mode, we're not in healing mode. So healing mode comes when we're able to reduce our stress down to complete minimals, feel okay, feel good with where we are in life, do things like go for a nice walk, nice and slow outside, breathing in the fresh air. Using things like breathing exercises and meditation is another way to reduce stress as well. So just taking some deep breaths and closing your eyes and you know, just focusing on your breath for a while each day will help you to get centered on yourself, first of all, and secondly, it will help you reduce stress, reduce cortisol, and reduce the stress functions inside the body so that we're not constantly fighting an uphill battle. And as I was saying, the more I get into health, the more I see how important sleep is for everything, even for body composition and trying to lose weight. Sleep is super important. Okay, sleep comes in at every single angle, right? It helps us reduce stress. It helps us keep a healthy body composition. It helps us feel good. It helps us have energy. It helps us, the list could go on and on and on, but sleep is so important. So it's really, really crucial for us to dial in our sleep when we're trying to heal the body from something that's hurting it, like Lyme disease. One way to do that is to measure your sleep. I have an Oura ring, which is one way to do it, and you put the ring on, then when you wake up in the morning, it tells you how your sleep was. You know, was your heart rate up and down? Was it pretty level? Did it, you know, were you moving around too much? Were you, you know, maybe you had a great sleep. You were sleeping still. Your REM sleep was high. Your non-REM sleep was high. You know, if you can dial in that sleep, then you'll start feeling better and better and better each day, even if you do have Lyme disease, or if you don't have Lyme disease, you'll still feel better day after day just from sleeping more. Okay, so sleep has been understated for so many years, in my opinion. in the health, sector. When people talk about health, when people talk about losing weight, when people talk about being healthy and living a healthy life, oftentimes they weren't talking about sleep not too long ago. Now, it's very common that you'll hear people talking about sleep and using sleep as an example of one way in order to have a healthier life. And that's a great thing, because sleep, the more that they learn about sleep, the more it gets linked back to our actual health and well-being that we have day in and day out. So don't underestimate sleep. Do everything you can to get as much sleep as possible, especially if you're healing the body. Think about it. If you're laying still and your body is just sitting there, what does it have to do other than to heal, right? Not much. It's going to heal a lot better if you get that sleep, that rest, and that's what's so great about it. So, number one, increase your sleep. Number two, get some kind of meditation ritual or some kind of practice where you're relaxing your body, right? And you can do this just by taking a deep breath, letting it go all the way, and just relaxing for a second, right? So often in today's fast-paced world, we're all running around like chickens with our heads cut off, right? We're running here, running there. I gotta go do this. I gotta bring my kid to this soccer game. I gotta go bring, my kid to school. I gotta pick up that and do this and go to this Staples and pick up this paper to print, and just there's tons of stuff going on all the time. And then it's like I still gotta figure out how to make dinner tonight, and I have, it's just so much going on. Especially for me, I don't know if it's like that for you, but for me, my days are very crazy. It's pretty much scheduled out, by the half hour. So I'm just do this, then do this, then do this all day long until the day's gone, right? And it's really important that I schedule in time there in order to take some deep breaths, maybe meditate, maybe pray a little. The things that people aren't going to tell you to do throughout the day, the things that you're not gonna, your boss isn't gonna say, hey, I want you to sit still and close your eyes for a minute. They're not going to. Your spouse isn't gonna say, hey, welcome back from work. You should sit still and close your eyes for a while and relax and not talk to me about my day or spend time with me, right? People will pull from us all day long, but it's up to us to put that back. And the best way to put that back is to rest and to breathe and to calm the mind and body and nervous system by taking some deep breaths, centering in and focusing on ourselves for a little bit, so that we can actually, not be pouring from an empty cup when other people need stuff from us. So that's just how I think about relaxation and how I incorporate it throughout my day. I actually have to schedule time to meditate, otherwise it won't get done. So maybe that helps you figure out how you're gonna fit it into your life. I hope so, because again, resting and reducing stress and sleeping well and feeling good about our body and ourselves each day is going to help the body heal. And whatever we can do to reduce stress, I highly recommend it. Now, of course, this isn't an exhaustive video where I talk about every single way to reduce stress. I'm just giving you some of the tips that I have from the top of my head. But if you're interested, maybe we can dive deeper on this. And if you have a way of reducing stress or, sleeping better or feeling more rested and positive, comment below. Let's talk about it. Let's see what you've done so that we can share with everybody else, and maybe we can get a good conversation going about what we can do in order to heal the body through rest and stress reduction and sleep. So go relax, chill out a little bit, kick your feet up, take a nap, do whatever feels right, do whatever is good for your body right now. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is Ryan Kearns, and I'll see you soon. Happy healing, friend. Bye-bye.